What's going on, everybody? So we had a lot of questions about broth, and I figured I'd make a quick video just to break it all down for you. First and foremost, what is bone broth? Well, simply put, bone broth is just what you get after simmering the bones and the connective tissue of animals for a long time. In doing that, you're gonna pull all the nutrients and the collagen out of those bones, which is gonna leave you with this really nutrient-dense liquid, and that's bone broth. Bone broth is full of collagen, amino acids, minerals, and all of these incredible nutrients that are gonna keep your body healthy and going for a long time. The main benefit you're gonna get out of bone broth, though, is the collagen, which is great for supporting joints, hair, skin, and nail health. So really breaking it down, bone broth is a lot like a youth serum, and you can get broth from really any animal. Bison, beef, elk, turkey, chicken, fish. Really, if you can think of an animal, you can probably get broth from it. But we have 5 of our broths here, so let's go into each one of them and see their unique benefits. Let's start with my favorite, elk. Elk broth is extremely nutrient dense, just like the rest of them, but it's actually got the highest amount of protein in it. It's rich in a ton of minerals, but its main one is iron, which is a great blood builder. And seeing the fact that it is a game meat, there are some studies that show that elk broth does have a higher amount of omega-3s in it. And if you ask me, it does have a little bit of a different taste to it, which I actually enjoy. Next, we're gonna go with our beef broth. Beef broth is incredibly high in collagen, which, like we said, is great for your hair, your skin, your nails, your joints, and even gut health. It's incredibly high in the amino acids glycine and proline, which both have anti-inflammatory effects. It's probably the most versatile broth just because the flavor, it really doesn't mask anything and it doesn't overpower any dish. Like all the other broths, it's full of minerals, but its 2 main ones you're gonna find are zinc and selenium, which are both great for immune function. Now let's move on to turkey broth. Turkey broth's a unique one because you don't really hear about it too often, but it's incredibly high in the amino acid tryptophan, which has actually been shown to improve sleep and your mood. So it might be worth having a cup of this before you go to bed. It's super low in fat and has a really mild taste to it as well. It does have a ton of nutrient value, but it's really high in its B vitamins, especially niacin and vitamin B6, which are extremely vital for nervous system health. It's also a great source of potassium. Moving on to chicken broth. This is probably one of the most common broths you're gonna see. It's often associated with chicken noodle soup, which is great comfort food and it helps with the flu season. This is another one of those that's extremely high in collagen. So if you're looking for those youth benefits, it's your guy. It's also super easy to digest. Some people have a problem digesting other broths, but if you have some digestive issues, try chicken broth, you shouldn't have a problem. Now let's move on to bison broth. Bison broth, just like elk broth, is full of omega-3 fatty acids. It's also packed full of CLA, which has a whole list of health benefits. And bison broth actually has the least amount of histamine in it. So if you are sensitive to histamines, try bison broth. Now let's talk about what to look for in a good bone broth. A good bone broth shouldn't be shelf stable. All those bone broths that you see on the shelves at stores, they're really not doing anything for you. If anything, they might have a negative health risk. Also, as you can see in this video here, your broth should not be watery. Real bone broth should actually have a jelly consistency until it's warmed up. That's from all that collagen. So now, who could benefit from bone broth? That's an easy question because everybody could benefit from it. Whether you're young or old, using it as a snack or using it as a supplement, you're gonna have amazing results. But some of the main people I recommend this stuff to is athletes. Longevity is everything when you're playing a sport. And if your joints and muscles are constantly breaking down, you're not gonna have a long career. An easy way to add a little bit of insurance into that is to drink some bone broth every single day. So I hope that helped you understand bone broth a little bit better and how great it is for the human body. And if you're looking to try any one of our broths or any one of our products, go to the link in the bio, NorthstarBison.com. I promise you, eating this way is gonna make you feel phenomenal. But talk to me in the comments. Let me know your favorite broth and what you use it for. And also, if you have any other questions, leave them below as well. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little while. Please leave a like, subscribe, share this with your friends, and until we see you next time, we'll talk soon.